But anyway, I've got to tell you, it's really nice to see all of you. You look great. You look better than any of them.
Thank you, Paul.
But you're all in shape. You look just about like when I first met you. You're a little fatter there. You did some of the most thrilling stuff. I've never got the shot where this one flies over the train while the train is moving in his car, and he went out of sight, and followed that over his slingshot here.
Every year, it seemed like we started going further and further
Bigger
and
ramps.
further, bigger ramps.
My thing
Let's
was,
try this.
Nitrous.
Nitrous oxide.
Let's
yeah.
talk about the jump that stopped.
The what?
Oh, into a tree. Weren't we supposed to land a car into a tree? Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who did I have driving that time? Hey, who was the country guy we had, the singer?
Mickey Gilley.
Mickey Gilley was out there, and he said, "Boy, you guys really so nice." I said, "Where do you see this one?" And I said,
Well,
"No,
it was
I
your
want
fault.
you to hit this tree."
You set the ramp up.
Yeah, you set the ramp. Now, don't blame me. You set the ramp.
You
And
said
here he
10 feet
comes,
from the
and
tree.
I knew he was going to hit it, you know,
How far
pretty
was
good.
he from the tree? 10 feet?
Oh, no, he's farther than that.
Not
You
much.
start working on me 3 days ahead. You said, we got to jump this car in this tree,
Well,
and
you can't
they wanted to
believe it.
stick.
He goes, here comes a car. He hits the tree. You could hear the tree groan. And the car does this. Boom.
Cartoon.
And I walked up.
Here.
Gary or Bobby?
Look at that, right? Now, how did that
Oh,
go stick?
man. Oh.
And they put in there, ooh, what a horrendous
How do you
crash.
feel?
Back of that car.
Hey, if you notice, there's no movement inside of that at all.
You could tell who was doing the jumps and who was doing the other stuff, because all the guys that were doing the jumps, when you call them, because of the whiplash, they would turn and talk to you like this and turn back with all the whiplashes. And then it got to the point where Paul said, okay, there's a jump.
Yeah, first it was let
There
me.
was
And
nowhere to hide.
Before in the beginning, yeah, it was, let me, I'll do it.
And then it was head for the honey wagon. Well, we were just reminiscing about Gary did one of the first pipe ramps. Remember that? We were doing the Luke's love story and
The Camaro.
in the Camaro right by the boar's nest. And nobody had done them before. And Richard Birch and
Right.
his brother were the ones that put that cage together. And it really was scary because the thing got so much air.
It was
and-
a Camaro, and I hit this thing like at 60 miles an hour, and it flew. But the windows all closed down. I couldn't get out. I'm kind of claustrophobic, and it was interesting. It was great. The rest of the jumps after a couple bad ones.
You said to let the air out of the tires of the police cars because you weren't sure the general was going to get over it.
Yes. In fact, I think Craig was at the school, but Craig was going to jump over myself and either Freddie Scheiwaller or Alex
Bob Orson.
Bob Orson, and he was going to jump over us. And so we don't know where it's going to go. And here comes this car at 60 miles an hour right at my window. So we're lowering the air pressure to get an extra 2-3 inches, and the car was like 15 feet over our head. But
What I loved about it is all the pranks we all played on each other, though.
We have to remember, Alan did all these practical jokes. When we were driving and we were supposed to turn right, and Alan would grab the steering wheel when he was passenger and make us go the other way.
he wasn't a very good passenger.
No, he wasn't.
He
He'd
didn't
stop you from turning the wheel. He'd push your leg on the gas.
Talking about
He'd
jokes,
turn the
but
key
Alan,
off.
I'm doing a jump. I'm going to hit the trunk's going to blow up, and I see the photographer over there, and I said, "Oh, great! I want to try to get pictures of me in the air." So I walk over to Alan and I say, "Hey, what's the guy's name?" He's a little guy, and he says, "Shorty." So I said, "Oh, great!" And I say, "Hey, Shorty." And by the time he looks at me, I realize that he
goes,
didn't like
"The name's
consider
Bill."
the Shorty.
Yeah.
And oh my
You're
God,
calling
I got
Shorty,
no
yeah.
pictures. I got nothing because of that.
This was a wonder.
Never asked me.
Half the time trying to follow Alan, first thing he would do just before, when they say rolling, he would start dusting, rooster tailing and dusting and leave us in a cloud of smoke.
Not I.
Yeah, all the time.
No.
And then we couldn't find where we're supposed to be going, but you had so much fun.
By the time the
it.
smoke cleared, he's already
He's
down the
gone,
road.
and
He's
we're
down
trying
the
to
road.
figure out where we are.
They're your dialogue doubles.
No, these are just nice
That's
mounts.
Dick Randall.
These are nice mount shots. Now,
I always wondered why he went to that tree.
just because it was
It
there.
was there.
It was there.
Is this the blue Camaro, Gary?
Yeah, I think this me
This
chasing.
was this a turnover? Oh, beauty shot.
Beauty, beauty. This was
My
before the
framing
leaves.
Yes.
My beautiful training. Yeah.
Good
Where
timing.
did they come from? Where's that come from? He made all those
Dick
mounts.
Randall.
Gary
there I
Baxley
go.
coming out of the car.
There he is. There's his transfer. Nice, huh? Look at him. It's the best shot of him right there. His butt's up in the air. And there's a little transfer. Guess who that is?
You know, we didn't think twice about doing all this stuff. It was like a game.
You
It
know
was
why?
fun.
As I said before, why did you do stunts? Money. Why else would you, you know?
Yeah, but you know something, we did it 5 days a week too, and it was really,
What's
there's
this
a
we?
lot of fun.
What's this we?
Well, I mean, it was 5 days a week.
Yeah,
It was,
we woke you up about 3 of the days. It was a great shot.
I remember, yes, I was doing Cooter in this. We couldn't get it around.
Who's driving the generally?
Not me.
Boys, you're lousy. I didn't realize it.
No, this is me. We couldn't get this thing around.
No, we did though, didn't we? Didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Look at that. It wasn't bad at all.
I just shifted my weight.
Yeah,
you
it
didn't
helped.
have all that much weight
You
then,
can
did
only
you?
help. There they go. Almost got that.
This is
shot.
all out at Placerita.
Yeah.
So this would be the first season back.
It's a blank now.
I
Here's the
think
card
so.
there. Here we go.
That's a hard line. Look at
Oh,
that.
that hurt. Did
That
you
hurt.
see how far he went forward? And he
Yes.
cinched down. This is you, Gary.
Here Gary goes. Here
Shorty.
he goes. Yep.
And Gary's already out of the car by now.
No, I'm not. Not
Yes,
yet.
he is. He's up in the
Actually,
audience.
though, I was on
You were
fire. I was actually, I burned myself on that one.
Because you were smoking back
Yeah,
then.
they were all looking for me. I'm out on the other side. They thought I was
just nailed
gone.
it.
We were short. We were short on cars at that time, out there at Sherwood. We were getting pretty short. There were some days on a Friday, there was nothing left.
You shot both sides of the
I
car,
wonder what
nothing
our
left to
That's
go.
it, nothing.
I wonder what our best wreckage day would be.
I remember one day that was 6 General Lees and 11 police cars.
Cars, right,
I remember
yeah.
that
We did
one.
all
I
those
don't know about
jumps and
any,
we
you
went-
know, any other.
Hey, here's the one I was telling you about. That was that piece of right there was a shark. I mean, with
Alligator?
the alligator. Yeah, see him?
I can't even wear alligator shoes.
Actually, we had to redo it because you were manhandling the alligator.
Alligators, and we got one up there. And you see how dark? He's whiter than your shirt. And he's just sitting there in
I
the
felt
thread of it.
sorry for
Oh.
him after a while, though.
Yeah, but the best part of the whole story is the backstory when Alan, he laughed at me for, did I tell the story yet? He laughed at me for 2 days that I had to fight an alligator. And the day that we got there in the morning, they found out that Tom couldn't swim. So they changed it over to Bo fighting the alligator, and Alan had to double him in, and it was really, I was so relieved because I tell you, I pretended like it was okay, but I was scared to death fighting an alligator.
It was fun watching these guys. I'm not kidding. Squirm. Really squirm.
I actually wrote out on a note.
Yeah, he wrote me a note saying I was excused from all water activities.
Yeah. You didn't buy it though.
I didn't buy it, no.
I mean, there's nothing worse than if you're doing good stunts and you get all pumped about it, and then you go see the movie or you see it on TV, and it doesn't show up worth doodly at all. But you could always be guaranteed that if you were doing something on this show, it showed up
Yeah.
on, right? Or sometimes you'd go, man, did I do that?
Yeah, the camera guys. The
How
camera
did
guys
me
were
to do
great.
that?
They were great guys.
So, I mean, it was such a good crew.
We had some great guest star. We had some great actors.
These are great shots.
Yeah, these are great shots.
You know, just to make the car land where it's supposed to land, so you can get it on camera. I mean,
Well, you know, and one of the greatest probably sheriff cars was that head-on that we did. I mean,
The head-on
you know,
jump?
That was the first time that, you know, that was a closed set. I mean, that was the first, we had the Jaws of Life there. We even had an
The
ambulance.
head-on jump, remember?
That was
In the air,
it
yeah.
was Teddy Barber and,
And
Lance
Lance.
Turner.
Yeah.
And Lance, yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy was always fun.
I mean, the timing on that thing was phenomenal.
When I was first working with you and you said, well, you go ride with Jerry and you watch everything he does. And I remember I wanted to be driving.
Here he is, this skating, yeah.
Yeah.
And what did he do?
And so for some, I think because I was a girl, he'd tell me all his little secrets of, you know, his car driving. But I'll never forget, we'd be
Well,
in
a lot
we'd
of them
be
he
in
doesn't
some,
know yet.
Yeah, I know. But I remember once we were doing one shot and the car was just sliding down the road and other cars going by and everything, and I'm sitting passenger with him. And Jerry's in the middle of the stunt, and he's over looking at me like this, going, now, Christine, when you're doing this, sometimes a little trick, I just kick it into neutral here like this, and then you get your RPM. And we're in the middle of the stunt doing this
No, I know
thing.
why he missed so many times.
And you know, he didn't.
Ran into a fence and ran
No,
into...
and then he'd look, and he'd come back, and everything would be fine.
That guy, Jack. something.
Jack Hill.
Jack Hill.
And
There's
there's
Beth.
Beth.
There's
Beth.
Bethy. Yeah.
Here's Bethy.
And this is with Jerry and I.
Here it
Yeah.
goes.
Yep.
Here it
She
goes.
doesn't move. She doesn't move.
No, she doesn't.
I told her.
And you can see the look on her face as I want to move now.
Look at it, engulfed her.
Move.
No,
No,
Wow.
she couldn't. She was
Isn't
glued
that
to the
sensational
ground.
shot?
that was a great shot too.
This was supposed to be the world record jump.
Yeah, but he says
And
I've
who
got to
did
ride
this
with
one?
you.
There's your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
this was
I love
the,
that shot.
Is this you, Alan?
Yeah.
Now he's supposed to make it over the cars, isn't that right? Or no?
Yeah, but
He clears it.
Or you do. I think you do. You make
clears
it.
He clears it.
the second day,
Now this isn't process.
I
is it?
was moving.
This looks like a mountain, a toe.
I was moving on this.
Yeah, look at that ramp.
You can see the nose going down, then all of a sudden it's up again. How did that happen? Little lifters in there.
And you know, just think of what we've got as far as stunt equipment goes nowadays. Jump vests. We've got that
Jump
thing so
seats,
dialed.
yeah.
We got everything so dialed in now. I mean, when you guys were
never
first
got to
out
use a
there,
jump vest.
didn't have that.
Yeah, I never use a jump vest. I still don't think I'd do a jump right now with the jump vest. But we had inner tubes. We just would
Yeah, I
stuff
know,
inner
and they
tubes
used to
down.
blow out.
Yeah.
But then you didn't even have dummies when you first started.
Yeah, they did.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We always had. We always had dummies.
There was
Bill.
always a dummy there.
We always had dummies in there.
Everyone behind the wheel was the
Think about
dummy.
it.
Yes.
Well, that was pretty close. That was real close. Wasn't supposed to be that close.
Hey, he should have remembered he did it.
Yeah. It's a near miss.
Paul, did you know all this was going on, or were you just busy setting up shots? Too busy.
Listen, I ignored him. As long as I could get the car to the spots and do what I wanted, I got it.
You didn't care what happened in
They do what they
between.
want to do. They entertain themselves. They slept a lot.
Yes, in between their backgammon games and.
Until you invented the Leaf Brigade.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the Leaf Brigade. That
The
was
Leaf
that was
Brigade.
horrible.
That kept them awake.
Yeah, the leafing. That was.
Oh, gosh, I know.
We got on leaf patrol.
Well, a lot of guys got jobs because of that, though.
Dirt
They
roads
took
were
out
pretty
there.
dry, and you know,
And they had leaves?
We made a lot of it. You know, putting those trees up.
The leaves. We had leaf patrol. Man, everybody would have to go out and rake up bags
Bags of
and
leaves.
bags and bags of leaves.
Yeah.
The only thing that
Everybody-
worked out for me on the Leaf Brigade, I got time to fix the cars.
Yeah. Listen, I had, for about 3 years after that, I'd see commercials. And you see the weeds flying, the leaves flying everywhere. But really, you had the feeling of speed, you know, that's why I liked it. That's why,
And you gave a lot of young, guys that weren't doing anything breaks, chances to get going on that show.
Yeah, if you did a jump on Dukes of Hazzard, it was pretty pretty exciting.
You pushed us. You really did. You pushed us for the better. You got me where I am right now.
You'll say
I'm retired.
You wouldn't say it then. Did you do it again? I don't blame him, man. Oh. Everybody, I think, was together constantly. You know, if you found or thought of something, someone would cover your butt.
That's right.
Now, this
And
is a nice
that's
shot.
what was
That's
good
right.
about it, because if the props guy was busy or
There's so
somebody,
many things
there
you
was
didn't
somebody
know
else that could do it.
Yeah.
That was going on. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness.
But I think we had a lot of fun. I really do. And I think we made history, guys. And I don't know if any show will ever be done like that again. Number one, I don't think they can afford it because you guys were awfully cheap. Listen, for what you guys did and what I paid you, or the studio paid you, I beg your pardon, that should have been 5 times that amount. Can we get out of here now? Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get out of here.
That's great.
It's nice seeing you. Hope we all get together again in about 10 years.